Hey, Anna.
Hey.
All right, let's see who we've got jumping in here today.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jackie, I guess I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing your first name. Is Jackie? Hey, Jackie.
Yes, it's Jackie.
Hey, yeah, very cool spelling. I haven't seen it spelled that way. It's pretty neat. How are you, Jackie?
I'm very well, thank you.
Is this your first time into the training?
It is actually, yes.
Oh, very nice. What's your industry? What do you do?
Business funding, business loans.
Oh, business loans. Okay. International or kind of local to where you are?
Local to where I am, which is in Florida.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
yeah, nationally, really.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. And then what's kind of the use case for Dubb so far? Have you sent any videos out? Have you kind of where are you at in the whole process?
Well, I'm a newbie. I've had one um what do you call it? Demo
Yeah,
with
yeah.
somebody. And so I'm thinking of signing up with it, but I'm not very tech savvy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take all the training I can get
Okay.
because I know I see the value of it, but I'm just not very good when it comes to technology. In fact, I find it frightening, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a lot of pieces to it. I mean, I think the biggest thing with this is use cases. So, and I think when you start with one use case and kind of master that as much as you can, and then maybe move on to something else. For you, are you looking to just kind of put a face to the name, like sending an email out to someone, or would you like to show something on a screen, like, hey, this is, how we can set up the loan, that kind of stuff? Like, what's kind of your way you want to use Dubb, you think so far?
Um, I think I think I'd like to show I think I'd like to use it to send like follow-up emails when I meet people
Okay.
at events. I think that would be useful so that you're not forgotten.
Sure.
Uh, and I think also if I could use it for I don't know, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I think
I
that's
know,
a good
I know
point.
I definitely want to use it for videos to like to send to people that I've met prior, before,
Okay.
previously, just as a follow up and say, hey, do you remember me? This is me. This is my face. Please remember me. That's what I'd like to use it for.
Yeah.
For a background, I don't see why not. I think that would be useful.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good use case. I'll kind of run through what we always do with the training here is we run through the first half an hour is really about the basics. And we kind of explain, okay, this is the best way to do this is the best way to do that. Here's the tech that would relate to that. And for your specific case, and there obviously that's a great use case. You can also we're going to show how to send, emails out whether you're being proactive to new prospects and things like that. And we'll just kind of break it up into videos like this to your webcam, videos to your phone and then whether you want to share your screen and show something of value on your screen, that you want to share with someone. So we'll kind of take those pieces, but I think when I get to the point of the webcam and the mobile app, I kind of give you an example of that meeting someone at an event thing that you can do. So we'll address that as we're moving.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good meeting you. Let's see who else we've got in. Eric. Eric Girth. Eric, is this your first time in here? I just your last name didn't look familiar to me, but is this your first time in the training or have you been in here before?
This is my first time.
Oh, nice. We got a few new people in here today. That's fantastic. Eric, what do you do?
I got a small team. I do cash offers, investments, and then list properties.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So you got a little three-prong effort there. That's very cool.
Yeah,
What have you used you have the free trial, you're playing with it? Have you sent any videos out where you're kind of
I
at
have done zero, to be honest with you. I signed up and I was hoping to get started this week on it, so that's why I'm here is get the fast track going.
No, that's great. Yeah. So like I said, we're going to run through different scenarios. We'll give you the kind of best take on the practices and strategies and kind of, each stage of a process we'll kind of address as well. So if you have any questions, in the meantime, pop them into the chat. And then the last half an hour is really about Q&A. So Monday through Friday, we're here at 10 a.m. PST. Ina from the team is with me here today. And then Darius, our co-founder, he's Monday, Thursday, Friday. And then Ina and I are typically Tuesday, Wednesday. So you get a kind of kind of two different feels of the Dubb show. So if you have
Sounds
any
great.
questions, just yeah, let us know in the chat and we'll address them as we kind of work our way through, Eric.
Okay,
Yeah, good to meet you.
thanks.
And then John, welcome back as always. Always good to have you in here, John. How are you? If you can hear me, John. Morning, good afternoon. I think it's
Hang on,
afternoon.
they're asking me to speak. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Hello?
Hey, John, were you saying hello to me or someone else? Wasn't sure.
I'm sorry, buddy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's going on, John? How are you?
Oh,
All right.
nothing, real quick question. Hey, listen, I was going to uninstall the Dubb thing and the extension and re-put it in.
Yep.
But when I clicked on it, it actually asked me to sign in, asked me, did I have an account? So I haven't really played with it to see if everything is already up and going, but it actually asked me to sign in.
Yeah, that's typical. So what'll happen is once you pin it up there and then it says sign in, if you're on a Google Chrome and it has your signature stuff, it'll sign you in. And then once you're signed in, it'll say allow mic and camera, and you just allow that. And then it'll open
Yes,
up and
sir.
you have the extension, and the little bouncing arrow will say start recording. So you can kind of just test it out. But you can actually just close that window and then just open up your other stuff. If you're in Gmail, just refresh the Gmail and then the new little button will be down there.
Right, but like I said, I didn't put in the new extension yet. Like I didn't uninstall it like
Oh, you didn't
said.
uninstall the other one.
I
Okay,
never
yeah.
did anything.
Yeah,
This is the
okay.
first time I'm seeing it that just it said, hey, you sign in. So I didn't know if it had reset itself or I still need to do that.
Expected behavior.
Yeah,
It's
that's
expected behavior since we launched the new one.
Yep. Yeah. So just get rid of the old one and then get the new one. Dubb.com
I'll
/
get it done. Sorry, guys. Welcome, new folks.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So yeah, so on the back half, we'll kind of, if you want to share your screen, John, we can walk you through that if you have the ability to do that. If not, then we can always meet with you after to get that set up. But it's pretty straightforward. I think do we have a video
Yeah,
for
for
that?
sure. I think it is. Take care of the other folks, and then if we got time at the end, I'm happy to do it.
Sweet. Good to have you in, John, as always.
Great to be here, brother.
Let's see who else. Louis, is this your first time into the training? Your name looks familiar. Doesn't look familiar, so maybe I haven't been in here when you've been here. How are you, Louis?
Good, I'm good.
Is this your first time?
Second time I've been on training.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
Very cool. Were you with Darius or were you with us the first time?
I was with Darius the first time.
Nice. You got the head of the snake the
Yeah.
first time. He's fantastic. So, what's your industry? What do you do, Louis?
I'm a real estate broker.
Oh, fantastic. Have you sent any videos out yet? Or are you just still kind of playing with it?
I sent out a video the other day for Labor Day,
Okay.
and I'm working on some more.
Okay.
And I don't know if you saw my question or not, but
Oh, I haven't looked in the chat. Usually we get them on the backside, but let me just see real quick. I'm trying to send charts with an inserted video. Just define that a little bit, Louis, before we.
okay. So, like for instance, if I pull a graph up
Mhm.
and I'm going to send the graph off, I want to be able to insert a video within the graph
Mhm.
and do the arrow pointing and all that stuff. But I want it to be, pre-recorded, not live. So
Sure.
that's even possible.
Yeah, no, actually, you were talking about the Dubb narrator feature, which is one of my favorites. So, is the graph? Is it a website? Is it a doc? What is it?
It would be just a document that I pull up. Like I subscribe to different news feeds for real estate.
Okay.
And I try to keep the public informed, and then of
Oh,
course
nice.
locally and then nationally as well. And I also do a podcast called
Oh, great.
Realtors Making a Difference. So
Very cool. Yeah, you can use Dubb to do some podcast invites. Yeah, no, I'll show you what you're talking about there is I would use the desktop app. So when I get to the desktop app portion, I'll kind of tell you what I was talking about and show you how to do it.
okay, yeah, I'm going to have to cut out a little bit early. I got an appointment 11 o'clock. So
Oh yeah, no, it'll be before that. So it's about almost 10 past the top of the hour now. So probably about another 25 minutes of doing the regular stuff, so everyone can see it. And then within that regular stuff, I will be doing the desktop app, so you'll be able to see it in there.
okay, perfect. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, welcome back, Lou.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and then let's see, Rick, are you returning or are you new? Your face looks
I
familiar
am
for some
new.
reason.
I am new. This is my first session.
Rick, your face looks familiar. I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Maybe you have a familiar face.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, you have that like good smile and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I've seen you somewhere. So Rick, what's your industry? What do you do?
Yeah, so I own and run an executive search firm. We do executive recruiting. And
Oh,
so
nice.
I've actually just started yesterday sending some videos out. I just signed up for the trial, and I know several friends that are using this successfully,
Okay.
and some people that I respect. And so the very first person I sent the video to responded and said, "Yeah, when can we talk?" I'm like, "Okay, that was pretty painless and easy."
It's fantastic. Was it
Great.
direct to webcam, or how did you what did it visually look like?
Yes, I just did it direct to webcam, and then I just sent them the link, copied the link, and put it
Yeah.
in a like a in-mail message in LinkedIn.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to get a lot more response, with the audio. Just it's so much more personal, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll show you the when we get to that point, we work with a lot of different recruiters that either work with both sides, employers and employees, candidates. And a great way to reach out on LinkedIn, and we show this a lot in the training, we'll show it today. That's great that you did it that way, the direct to cam. You can also do a screen video where you're on the person's profile page on LinkedIn, which has worked well for
Ah,
years as well. So I'll show you that when we get to that point. Yeah.
fantastic.
Cool. Yeah. And then Rick, if you have any questions, just pop them into the chat along the way, and then we'll kind of move along, and then we're gonna get going here
Okay.
just a minute. But good to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then Eric, just real quick with Eric. Eric, are you returning or first time, Eric? Your name looks different as well. Maybe I'm
Are you
just
talking to me?
First time.
yeah, Eric,
First
what's going
time.
on? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, what's going on, Eric? No, wait, Eric, I already chatted with you. Eric Lawrence. Eric Lawrence.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. Eric.
Yeah. Hi, Eric. Is
Eric
this your first time
Monson.
in?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. This is great. We got a lot of new people today. This is awesome. What do you do, Eric?
I'm in media. I create TV, podcasts, magazines. I do all of that.
Oh, very cool. What's have you sent any videos out yet? Are you still kind of playing with the tech?
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
But I love the feature of getting testimonials and just want to see how I can incorporate this. I do a lot of interviews with people, and I definitely want their feedback on the interviews and that kind of thing.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, you could definitely good use case for that. And we'll actually cover that. It's part of the first part of the training. So that's
Okay.
awesome. Well, welcome in, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah. And let's see. Samala, Sam, can you hear me okay? I think you were here yesterday. I believe you were here yesterday.
Yep, I was here yesterday. I was
Yeah.
the one that told you how Ina got confused because one of my things says Samala and the other one said Marion.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got it. But it's all Marion, right? All Marion. Okay, got it.
It's Samala.
No, okay, all Samla. Okay, good. One of the two. I had to guess. It's like 50% chance of being wrong. So how you feeling? You ready
I
for
just decided that what I was going to, I have a whole bunch of different software programs or whatever, and
Yeah.
I decided to delete most of the rest of them. And I'm concentrating on Dubb. So I thought for this week or this week, even and next week, that I'm going to sit in on all of these because I want to get to be expert at it. So I'm practicing and it's fun.
Great. Love it. That's awesome. We always love to see everyone here coming back in. It's always great to see familiar faces. So awesome. Well, welcome into everyone new and everyone returning, and let's begin the show. So again, if anybody has any questions, just pop them into the chat, and then Ina and I will address them one by one as we go on the second half. So here we go. Let me share my screen and we will begin. Okay. All right. So here is the Dubb dashboard. When you're logged into your Dubb account, whether you have a paid account, free account, this is where you're going to be right inside here. And one of the things that we want to talk about just initially, and this is always good, especially for new people coming in, is we created this little chart here that has kind of the sales cycle. We call it the growth cycle, the Dubb growth cycle, where different stages of this, the tech is really, really good for certain parts of it. So as we look at this here, we've got our prospecting, we've got our nurturing, we've got our closing, we have our client comm, we have our content mining, and we have our lead gen. Prospecting, the old regular face to the camera, webcam kind of stuff, putting a face to the name. That's worked for a very long time, and that's a really nice style to have. The email and SMS campaigns we'll talk about. You do one video, send it out to bulk, personalization at scale. And then booking links. You know, when you send someone a video, what do you want them to do? You want them to book a time in your calendar. So that's a big part of that. Let me just hold on one second. Let me stop sharing really quick. Let me just make sure everybody, can we make sure everybody's on mute? I just heard a little bit of background noise there. That'd be awesome. Let's see. So the second one's going to be nurturing. So screen videos are great for this. So the Chrome extension is really good for a screen recorder, whether you want to share an article, be on someone's website. You can set up automations that we have available as well. And it's really about building that value when you do a screen video, because you can say, hey, check this out right here. Do little circles, little arrows, point things out of value. And then from the closing perspective, it's absolutely fantastic to do document walkthroughs with our desktop app. Have a document pulled up, show that. Client communication, when they become a client, you're sending videos back and forth, that's incredibly powerful. Content mining, getting testimonials and case studies and reviews, we have a little strategy for that. And lead generation, doing your social media content, it's like eating your broccoli. You got to do that and then make yourself available for people to respond, which is something you really, really, really want to focus on. So when we look at this in general, this area right here, it's all about these 6 points and just applying the tech that applies to them. And that's what we'll kind of look at here today. So to start right off, here is our dashboard right in here. And if we want to record a video, the basic video that we're going to talk about right now is our basic website recorder right up here at the top. This is the way a lot of people first record their videos in Dubb. It's directly to the webcam within the website. But if we want to see some strategy stuff in terms of what this looks like when we're recording that way, here are 2 good examples of visually some strategies. So direct to webcam. This is where I'm recording directly into the webcam. All I did was drop a virtual background behind me. In this case, I have Sarah here, who's a coach. And the reason I had her image and her profile there is so Sarah has some context about what this video is about. It's obviously going to be concerning her. So it's like, okay, well, let's get it some interesting, profile back there. I also did a little wave, a little point, just to bring the GIF to life, just to have some fun with it, make it interesting. And now this GIF, this 3-second repeating loop, is the beginning of a Dubb video. So when you record a Dubb video, it's going to be that first 3 seconds, that repeating loop that we call a GIF. So when you send a video out, it won't be just a link. It will be this, which is much more interesting. So when someone sees this, they have context, it's interesting, they click on it. And once they click on it, they're taken to a customized landing page, which we call in Dubb terms a preset. It would have your branding, the video you've recorded, more videos down here, and buttons to take an action that we'll dive into a little bit later. But that's the action that you want someone to take. Now, at the top, we talked about, someone at a live event, right? You just met someone at a live event. What you could do is, if you have photos of the event or you pull up images from the event online, you could just take a screenshot, have it on your computer, and then throw that as a virtual background. Like, hey, I met you at the event. Remember this event? That kind of thing. And even better, if you have a photo together, you could have the photo of the 2 of you behind you to do something like that to make it really interesting. There's another style that works really well too. So this one right here. Same deal, recording to the webcam that we were just doing, but instead I'm going to take the Dubb mobile app, which I have on my phone there, and it has a little whiteboard button where you can type some messages. So all I did there was have the person's name, a little emoji on there, and this has been something that's worked really well for people over the years. People's names, and it never gets old, someone's name. People like to see their own names. You could have something short and punchy, industry related, like still looking to sell, still looking to buy, hiring, whatever you wanted to put in there. It could be a property address in real estate. But the names have worked really well. And again, I'm bringing this up into frame. I'm not just being still with it. I'm doing a little point, little smile, bringing it into the camera. That works really well. So those are the elements you want to take into account when you're recording in general. So these 2 styles can be replicated right over here. So within the Dubb dashboard, come right up here to the top to the red camera icon, click here, and it's going to open up my webcam. Now, when it opens up here, all I have to do is scroll down here. See, this would be unchecked. So this is the basic background, right? So if I wanted to use the virtual background, I just click this button down here, virtual background, come down here, go to your photos, and then you can upload any screenshots that you have into this area. So typically what's worked well over the years are people's profiles, but it could be a company's website within your industry. Maybe you want to reach out. Hey, this is Rob. I saw your Who We Are section there. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. It doesn't have to be who we are. It could be any part of their site that's of interest and makes sense for your messaging. And again, they have context. You also could do a property, obviously, in real estate. If someone's interested in a property, put it right behind you. It's right there. If you want to send an article, this one in this case is a real estate market update, but this could be any article in your industry. any value that you want to share. Pick a good part of the article. Maybe it's the title. Maybe it's a different part of the article where you circled something. You could do something like that. So it's all about giving them context. Now, if you wanted to do the phone, what you do is here's the webcam here. You take the Dubb mobile app. You can get it Google Play Store for Android and the App Store for the iPhone. And when you have it, here's the mobile app right here. And there's going to be a little button right up here at the top, right there, that little square button. And when you click that square button, it's going to open up a typing area, just like that. So you can go in here, and that's how I typed the person's name. And then I held the phone up, did one of these deals, pointed, that kind of stuff. So you just want to make it as interesting as you can and have fun with it and make it, visually enticing, and also gives the person some context, which really helps because people want context as quick as they can get it. Now, as far as all the recording, we have teleprompters on them. Right up here at the top is how we're going to start with this one. So I'm going to scroll up here. Let me just reduce this a little bit here. Okay. So I'm going to click in here at the top. I can go right to scripting if I want to. I also can pull up a script that I have saved. So in this case, I'm going to pull up my test script here. There it is. And now it drops right down. Now, from a teleprompter perspective, if you haven't used one, it's really good for efficiency, especially when you're making a bunch of videos during the day about different things. You're not searching for numbers, you're not searching for stats, you're saying it in the way you want to say it, and it's all right in front of you. It's easy to kind of go down a rabbit hole if you're not using a script and kind of keep going. Like you want to make a quick 30-second video. And because you enjoy talking about what you talk about and you know a lot about it, you can sometimes get going and going. And next thing you know, it's a minute and a half. So it's very easy to do that. I've done it a ton. But here, using the teleprompter, the words are right in front of your face, arm's distance away, letting the words flow up into your eye line. And you just, give it a couple practice reads, go through it a couple times, get comfortable with it. But once you do, it becomes very easy to use and it's really useful. Now, for the tech part of it, this is click to scroll when we record. This is my speed right here. And then I can hit the play button, test the speed, see if I like it. I can always make the adjustments up or down. I can back the text off, or I can zoom the text in. And when I hit record, you're going to see a little menu bar down the bottom, and this is what it would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom if I want to stop the recording. I can click resume, keep going. I can also click the red X if I want to delete this video, and it will always ask you, are you sure? And then if not, and you want to save this video into Dubb, into the platform, it's just the blue check mark, and it saves it into Dubb. So that's the basic recorder. That's how a lot of people first record their videos when they first get Dubb. And it's a great way to put a face to the name and all that stuff right here. Now, if we want to do screen videos, we talked about that in the growth cycle for nurturing. Screen videos are fantastic. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. We have two screen recorders, desktop app and the Chrome extension. Now, I'm going to show you the Chrome first. So if you wanted to share a website, now again, this could be an article, could be a company's website, anything web-based that you want to share. I could be reaching out to someone on LinkedIn, right? If I'm in recruiting, this is a nice way to do this. So using the Chrome, because they're browser-based, is the way you want to go with these two right here. So here's what this would look like. Let's say I wanted to send this article to someone. I'm going to open up the Chrome extension. So it's right up here at the top. When you log it, you pin it, it's all logged in. You just click here and it's going to open up. And when it opens up, there I am on the screen. Now, a couple things just from what this can do. Here with our bubble, we can move our bubble wherever we want to move it before we hit record. So I can just figure the lay of the land, put it where I want to put it. I have the ability to zoom in. I can zoom myself in. If I don't get it really dramatic, I can back myself off. I can also move myself up, down, side to side. So a lot of cool ability right within the bubble. I also have a virtual background inside here. So over here to the right under the drop down, to get the virtual background, all I did was click here and I just selected a virtual background. I could do none. I can click none and it'll get rid of it. So it's totally up to you. You also can just use your headshot. If you don't want to be on camera, use your headshot. But I think for initial meetings, it's great to be live. It's really a good first impression. But once you know the client, you can just do that. Or you can just do an audio walkthrough of the page. You don't have to be on the page with the information if you don't want to. We just think it's pretty engaging when you are. Now you also have the ability to change your shapes right below here. I can go circle, I can go square, I can go rectangle, I can go phone shaped. I can also make myself bigger right over here just by grabbing the edge, just like that, just dragging it any size that I want. And I can also go full screen by clicking this button right here. Now I'm full screen and select this button right down here at the bottom and it takes me right back. So all of that right from within here. Now, as far as the page itself, when we look at this page, and this is something you should think about when you get ready to share web pages, what does it look like? Okay, it's got a lot of bold text. There's this big square up here at the top, right? Now remember, when we send the videos out, it's a repeating 3 seconds of the first part of the video. So we want to make it engaging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Chrome again. I'm going to change my shape to a square because this is a square. And I'm going to kind of take myself like this, and I'm going to put myself kind of right in here in the middle. So it kind of looks like I'm part of the story. So I say, hey, this is Rob. Listen, I want to share this article with you about this housing update or whatever the article is about. When they see the wave and the point and the square, it fits with kind of the feel of the page. So just something to think about in terms of aesthetically when you're putting it in there. As far as the recording goes, you can have an annotation tool. I have it open right over here to the left, right here. I also can use a teleprompter if I wanted to. I can click this here, go right in here, find the script that I'm looking for. And then this one's just slightly different. I can grab the edge and kind of make it thinner or wider if I want to. I also can physically move this wherever I want. Now, in my case, my camera's right up here at the top, so I'm going to keep it up towards the top. Now, to use the teleprompter, because the Chrome extension is is browser based, you want to leave a little bit of space up here at the top so I can tap and bring this thing forward. So I would hit record and then tap it to bring it forward. If you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab and you won't be able to tap it to bring it forward. So just note right there. Now, as far as the screen itself, you could do full screen. This one right here means if I hit record now, I would be getting my entire computer screen. Now, also, if I have my tabs organized at the top, I could click over to another tab and the recording will follow me over there. So maybe I start here and say, hey, listen, I want to send you this quick market update, but I also want to show you some other properties. Check out this right over here. I could click on one of the tabs above and the recording will follow me over to the other tab. So if you have them organized and ready to go, you can take them on a little bit of a journey. If you want to do just the current tab, click tab over here, and then that will be a nice clean cut of this page. It won't matter how many tabs you have open at the above, you have a mess like I do, it won't show. It'll be a nice clean cut of that page. If you want to do just camera, just web camera like this, just do a quick one like that, you have that option to do that. So I'm going to go tab on this one. So let me close this out and I'm going to hit record. And this is what this would look like if I was going to send this video out. I'm going to choose the tab. There it is. Hit share. And this is what this would look like. Oh, actually, I switched tabs. Hold on. Let me delete this one. Actually, let me show you. I want to show you this one. I'm going to show you LinkedIn because I'll just show you the whole process now. So over here, you wanted to be the square and you have that there. So let's do LinkedIn. I'll do this as a full example. So if I wanted to reach out on LinkedIn, I'm going to open up the extension again. And now I'm going to change my shape to a circle. I'm going to make my size a little bit smaller, probably about almost the size of that bubble there, and kind of match it a little bit because they use circles here on LinkedIn. So this is kind of the feel I want. So I'm going to hit record now. I'm going to do a few things, and this is what this would look like. Tab only, nice clean cut of this page. Here we go. This is what it would look like. Get a little countdown here. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Saw your profile over here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to send you this quick video because I noticed a lot of symmetry within your profile, and I want to have a little chat with you about that. So all I did there was a little wave, a little point. That's the repeating motion that Ruben's going to see on his profile, his page. And then I clicked this button right here to go full screen because now I want to talk to him directly. So when you're making these screen videos, regardless if it's on LinkedIn, website, article, whatever, and you want to make a point, jump to full screen and make the point, and then go back to the screen by clicking a little button down here, and it brings you right back. So being able to do this makes it very dynamic when you want to make points about something. And then you can also scroll around, move, keep talking while you're moving, or you can hit the pause button right down here in the menu bar at the bottom. Hit pause, stop the recording, get yourself set up. Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, I'm going to go over here, and then hit resume. So the pause button can be like your best friend. And then with the annotation tool over here, you can do a lot of cool stuff. You can point things out like this. You can do text on screen. You can do numbering. You can do circles, underlining, anything you want to do. And this will stay sticky where it is. So if you scroll, it's not going to follow you. It'll stay right where it's supposed to stay. And then if you want to delete these, you can come over here on the bottom left, hit delete, and it will get rid of the annotations. So going full screen, using annotations, moving around, this is all about making this content easily digestible and also really visually interesting at the same time. So when you think browser sharing and stuff with websites and everything, think the Chrome extension. So I'm going to hit the check mark down at the bottom right. That's going to save this video into the Dubb platform. And now I'm going to show you the desktop app, which is another screen recorder. And it also does a lot of other cool stuff as well. But this is what this would look like. So let me get out of here, close that, and show you what this looks like. Desktop app is right up here. So on a Mac, it's up here at the top. On PC, it's down at the bottom. A lot of different things you can do with the desktop app, but let's look at screen recording in particular. So I'm gonna grab this one here. And first, some similarities. So let's look at the similarities first. First, we have our bubble here. So we can do the same shapes. We can do square, phone shape, circle, whatever we want. We can also zoom ourselves in like we did before. We can back ourselves off. We also can directionally move ourselves up and down, however we want to do that. So there's a lot of different things you can do right from within the bubble itself. Jump back out of here. Go, let's see, I think I'm trapped again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me reduce the size. So this one here is a little bit different. You have to grab the edge. So with the Chrome, you grab the corner down here, which you can still do there. So it's either corner or edge, and you just make it bigger or smaller, however you want it. You also can physically move it around. So very similar in terms of the Chrome virtual background, all that good stuff. You also have the annotation tool off to the right, same as the Chrome, and you have the teleprompter up here at the top. Now, here are the differences. So down here, there's a red slash through here. If I was to hit record right now, I would get my entire desktop screen. If I get rid of that red line, now I have a drop down and I have some options. So I can do custom, which means I can move this wherever I want to move it. This is the borders of my recording. I'm going to inside the square here is what I'd be recording. Outside is not recorded. And I can crop around anything I want to crop around. So if I have a document that I want to show and point out to someone, whether it's a PDF, whatever it is, Canvas slide, whatever, you can use the desktop app to go over the top of it and do what you need to do, and you can crop around whatever you need to crop around. You'll have that ability. You also can go to 16:9 for landscape, if you want to do something for YouTube. You can even do 9:16 to do a social portrait video, where I could crunch my internet browser together, throw this over the top of it, and now I've got a vertical video right from my desktop app for, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever I wanted to do there. You have some good flexibility in terms of what you can record and the shape that you can record. Now, when I hit record here, here's another difference. So now I'm recording a video. I can pause and resume this video if I want to, just like with the other recordings. But here's the major difference. When I hit the check mark here, I'm not saving this into Dubb. What's happening is I've just recorded a physical clip. So the desktop app records in clips. The Chrome extension is just one video you pause and resume, delete or save. This one here is recording in clips. Now, what gives me the ability when I record in clips is I can drag and drop a video from my computer. So I may have an MP4 on my computer I want to add in here. I can click right here, find my video, and it'll drop it right in there. And then I have the ability to move these clips around. So I don't have to record in order chronologically. I could do the end first, the middle, whatever I want, because I can physically move them. I can also delete or download each individual clip. And if I want to keep recording, I would click record screen right down here at the bottom, get myself right back to where I was, hit record, and now I'm recording another clip. And what I'm doing is I'm slowly putting together a clip timeline here. And then I hit save, and there's my clip. Now, what if I wanted to record an opening? Maybe something a little different style. I could hit record webcam down here at the bottom, click that there. And now I can hit record, and maybe this is my opening or my ending. Like, hey, thanks for coming in here to watch this video. I'm starting the video here. Or I can put it wherever I want. Hit the save button, and now I can put this towards the front. So a lot of flexibility here, recording in clips. And then when I click done recording, it's going to merge all of our clips together into one video. I can do a quick little edit here, and then I can just save and download the finished video to my computer, and I can upload the finished one into Dubb. Now, there's a feature that we added called the narrator feature, and this is what we were talking about at the top. So if you want to do, let's say, a screen video, but you don't want to be live in the bubble, you want to use a pre-recorded video. Because we know if we were doing this video here, like we looked at earlier, I could click the Chrome, right? Open up the Chrome, here I am live in the bubble. I could click the desktop app, click screen recorder like we just looked at, and again, I'm live in the bubble. But if you wanted a pre-recorded video in here of yourself or something else, that's what Dubb Narrator is. So what you can do is open up the Dubb desktop app. Here's the little menu. I'm going to click Narrator Video. It's going to take me to my video library. And I'm just going to pull up in here Narrator, because this is what I have them all saved in here as. And all these videos are me just delivering content to the webcam, just focusing on the script. So I'm going to take this video here, this one. I'm going to select this one. It's going to put it right on the screen. And all the rules we talked about before, square, put it right here. It looks really good. And then when I hit record here, the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. And all I have to do is just relax and scroll. So it'd be like this.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible.
And then I can pause myself if I want to, pause the recording, hit resume.
As you can see, there is a
So it's a great value. If you don't want to kind of multitask, you can just record something before, or, you know, if it's someone else's video, you can pop it right in there, and then you got to pre-record right when you're doing the screen stuff. Now, the screen recording with the desktop app is not the original screen recorder. The original screen recorder not screen recorder, clip recorder. The original clip recorder is actually our Dubb mobile app. So that's what I'm going to show right now. So we saw clips with the desktop app. Now I'm going to show you clips with the mobile app, which is pretty awesome. So let me share my screen here, and let's see, here we go. Let's see, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so here is the home screen of the mobile app. And if I want to record a video, it's going to be the blue camera icon right down the middle of the screen at the bottom. I'm going to select that there, and it's going to open up my camera. Now I've got some timers down here at the bottom. It's defaulted for 1 minute, but I could do a 15-second one, a 30, a 2. I can't go beyond 10. So if you wanted to keep yourself at 30 seconds, you absolutely can do that. So those are the timers down here. To record a clip, I'm going to tap the button down the bottom, or I can hold and release. So I'm going to tap it. I've got a 3, 2, 1 countdown on here. Now we start recording. You can see the timer up here at the top and the timer here at the bottom. I'm going to hit the button again. There is the clip that I've just recorded. So just like the desktop app, records in clips. Now this clip has been automatically saved to my phone. So I have it in my photo video area if I need it. I'm going to hit record again, just so I have another clip. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. So 1, 2, there it is. There it again. There's a second clip. And just like the desktop app, I can move these clips around. So I don't have to record in order. I can take my finger, hold one for like a second, then slide it so I can move them around. I also can delete each clip by tapping the X down here at the bottom. I also can tap each clip. And when I tap a clip, I can delete it there. I can trim it. And if I select edit, I have the ability to add music to this clip. We have a whole library of royalty-free music. You can add text overlay. You can type some text on the screen and put it wherever you want. You can also do voiceovers. You can speed up the action. So all within each clip, you're able to do that. Now, I also can flip my camera around. So right up here at the top is this here. If I want to record something in front of me, obviously turn around there. If I want to do the countdown timers that you just saw, the 3, 2, 1, that's this icon right here. I was using a 3, 2, 1. You could do a 10-second countdown. If you don't want these on at all, just click none and they won't be on. If you want to use a teleprompter, right over here to the right, so tap this here. Again, we're going to search for our script right up here at the top. And in here, I'm going to pull this down here. Let's go with this one here. Our speed, I have mine on 9, which is pretty good. I like it a little faster on the mobile app. You can control between 1 and 10. I can hit the play button, see if I like the speed. I can also click the pencil icon right here. If I want to do some editing, some real-time editing, maybe I didn't like what I wrote, I want to change it, I can edit it and save it right here on the fly. Now this right down here is auto scroll, this speed. So when I hit record, again, starts flowing up. I'm going to hold it about this distance away, slight tilt to the phone, reading the words out of the top line. Now, if you're finding that you're cheating and your eyes are going down, you start looking for the script more, either you need to, increase the speed because you're waiting on the words, or you can use these guardrails here to get you to stop doing that. So what you can do is take this and just slide it up. Now you can't look for the words because there's no words down here. So your eyes have to stay towards the top. So if you find yourself doing that, that's a great way to kind of negate it. If not, and you don't have a problem with it, just leave it where it is. Now on iPhone, you have a different option over here. Sorry, Android users. Over here to the left, you click this gear icon right here. We're currently using auto scroll for our speed, but you can change this to auto track. Auto track is going to be, when I hit record now and I'm reading these words, it's going to highlight the words and go at my pace. And this is what this would look like. Are you in sales or do you run a sales team? The top 5% of your industry makes 95% of the sales by doing this one simple thing in their outreach. So that's an option there, and it's right over here, and it's called auto track. And again, auto scroll is what all the other ones are like with the speed. When you're done with the teleprompter, all you have to do is tap the X to the top right, and that'll close it. If you want to add a video down here, maybe you have a video on your phone that you want to make part of the story, you can go right here to the folder icon that will bring you to your photo video area, select the video that you want, it will drop the video down here, And then you can move it wherever you want to move it. If you want to record your screen, it's this little button right here. Just like when you swipe down your phone, hit record, same thing. It'll get the recording of the screen. If you want to use some filters, this is more of a fun one here. You can click filters off to the right. You can do skin smoothing. You can do black and white. You can do all kinds of different color effects we have in here, different kind of moods and feels. If you really want to get fun, you can do something like this. Maybe do something scary if you're in real estate and it's getting around Halloween. Check out the scary property. Is it haunted? That kind of stuff. But anyway, you can do all this kind of fun stuff here. Click none if you want it off and tap the icon if you want to close it. There's another really cool one here called picture in picture. So instead of flipping your camera around and just having what's in front of you, you actually can be on the screen with it, which is pretty neat. So great for property walkthroughs, obviously, but it could be any product or service. Maybe you're out, with friends, you're out with coworkers, maybe you're at the office, you want to be part of the story of what's happening. It's this right here. So I'm going to tap this here, and now I am on the screen. I'm going to hit record, and now here I am. Hey guys, check this out right here. Hey, let's come over here and look at this up here at the top. Something like that. You can make yourself bigger, smaller, move yourself around. Gives you a lot of flexibility to show what you want to show, and you're on the screen to do it as well. We also have down here, last icon down at the bottom, this is our virtual background. So a lot like we did in the beginning when we were recording on our webcam, we had a virtual background behind us, right? We had a property, we had an article, we had whatever we wanted to show. Same thing here, just on your phone, screenshot whatever you want, saves to your photo area, click virtual background. Now it's going to take you over there, select the photo that you want, hit record. Hey, I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. Hey, I want to talk to you about this property. Hey, I just want to share this article with you, that kind of stuff right there. And you're able to do that right from your phone. And then when you're ready to combine all of these clips together into one video, select the blue button at the top, it will combine them. And then you'll be able to save one to your phone and save the other one up into Dubb. So those are the different ways to record. A lot of different ways, screen recorders, direct to webcam, mobile app, clip recording. Now that we have a video recorded, we've got to take this video and we've got to put it on a customized landing page. And that's what's going to happen now. So when we save a video into Dubb, okay, this is where it's going to take you to a page that looks just like this. This is the video edit page. Recorded a video, saved it, this is where you'd end up. Now, if we want to see what this video looks like on a landing page, we're going to select this little button over here to the right, opens up right here, and here we are. Now remember, the whole idea is you send a video to someone, they click on the animated GIF, they're brought to the landing page. That's the flow of it. Now, this is called a preset in Dubb terms. That's our name for customized landing page, preset. And it consists of your branding. So your logo in the top left, an image behind the video player, playlist videos that are going to play right after this video that you've recorded. Now, the power of the playlist videos is not only does it give more information, but it saves your breath. You don't have to repeat yourself 20,000 times. Like if I was reaching out to Ina about Dubb, hey, Ina, it's Rob, listen, Dubb looks like a fantastic company. We can increase your business 30 to 300%. Check out the next video. If you like what you hear, book a time with me below. The whole idea is to record one video, one time about your services or products and have it play right after the personal video you've just made for someone. That way you don't have to keep saying those same things over and over and over. You get a great 60 to 90-second video about what you do and why someone should work with you. And it'll run right after the initial video you send someone. Run right into it. Now down here below are your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What do you want someone to do once they've consumed your content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to go to another website, maybe view something else? Do you want them to check out a case study? Do you want them to fill out a physical form below? Do you want them to link to an external form? Do you want them to call or text? Do you want them to download a document? There's a lot of different options you can have for your CTAs. Just decide in order from left to right, which is the most important you want them to do first, and what are some other options. This button right here, reply with video, is really good for getting video testimonials. So I know I was talking to someone earlier at the top that they do interviews and, you want to say, hey, I had the interview go, that kind of stuff. This is perfect for that. This is part of getting those video testimonials. So what you do is you'd send a video out. Like if I sent one to Ina, I could say, hey, Ina, it's Rob. Listen, thank you so much for using Dubb. We really appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below this video. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access. And let us know what was business like before Dubb, after Dubb, whatever you enjoyed about the process. So whatever questions you normally ask your clients once they've subscribed and become your client, just ask them in the video. And then they can send that video back to you. And that is when you put this in the playlist right here. And this has been the winning combination over the years. Nice personal video, pre-recorded video talking about what you do, followed by another pre-recorded video of a testimonial so someone can see their journey and your steps. So this is called a preset, customized landing page. So over here, back on the edit page, there's a little button right here in the middle called presets. And when I select this, this is just a number of presets we have. This is just a little example. We have tons of presets. So when you think about presets, think about your audience. So if I was in real estate and I represented both buyers and sellers, I would want a preset for buyers and a preset for sellers. Maybe I want first-time buyers. Maybe I want FSBOs, expireds, whatever that would be. Think about your audience and think about these presets as landing pages that speak directly to them. If I was in recruitment and I dealt with both the candidates and the employers, I would definitely have presets for both. If I only dealt with one or the other, then I would do different verticals within that area. If I was in coaching and consulting, maybe I have enterprise and I have small business, different verticals within there. If I'm in insurance, different kinds of policies, different kinds of clients. So any audience you can segment out and say, okay, who am I speaking to? Let's have a preset that speaks directly to them. It could also be for events. Maybe you're having a webinar or a live event. Create a preset that says, hey, welcome to this, webinar event. All you have to do is click below to register. That's how you kind of use those presets. And if you're getting on a paid plan with Dubb, if you're on a free trial now and you decide that you want to subscribe, one of the big things that we do is once you get on a paid plan, we would set up an optimization call. So one of our team members would meet you in Zoom. We would help you set up your buttons, your pages, the branding, all that good stuff. So you're ready to go right out of the gate. Now, here on this page is some other stuff as well. Editing, there's an editing tab. So when you save a video into Dubb, you can do a quick little edit down here. You can cut it up, get rid of what you want to get rid of. There's always an undo button, which is always great. If you do too much editing, you can always download the original up here at the top, and then you can replace the video if you want to. You also have the ability to have this little coach called Kyra right here, which is a little digital coach. So you make these videos, and it's going to give you feedback on your cadence, positivity. Are you being repetitive? Are you using filler words? So all of this can be really good as you're making these videos because you might be doing something you were unaware of. If you're on a team, maybe someone's doing something really well. Maybe it has something to do with their cadence. So it's a really good learning tool. Also, when you get ready to send these videos out, you're going to have the ability to get the activity tracking. So if I select over here and say, I can get all this stuff I wanted, but maybe I don't want all of it. Maybe I just want CTA clicks. You can uncheck the ones you don't want. Page views, video views, you'll see who watched the video. And if they did watch it, what's the watch rate? Is it 0? Is it 100? Is it 50? Is it 20? I mean, whatever it is, that is going to shape your response because you know what the content was that you sent out. So when you follow up, you can actually follow up smartly with really good information. Now, when we're ready to send this video out, we recorded it, we got it on a preset, it has the right branding, it has the right videos, it has the right buttons, really good, it's totally ready to go. Now here's how you'd send it out. If I was going to do Gmail, and this is good for Gmail and Outlook 365 in terms of the way you can add this video in initially. So there's a little button down here, little integration button we have with Gmail and Outlook 365, where if you click this button, I'm going to have the ability to drop a video in here. My video library is right over here to the side. I can search within my video library if I want to. But if I find the video that I want, let's just say it's that one right there, I can go down here, click Advanced Options, put the email of the person I'm sending it to, so I can get that tracking. I can add some personalization text if I want to, and then I can just insert the video, and it'll drop it right in there. There's another way to add the video. If you don't want to use the button down here, or if it's not available, you're trying to add it somewhere else, just come right back over here to the video edit page. And whenever you save a video into Dubb, there'll always be a big blue share and send button. You can click that right here, put the email in for the tracking, add some personalization text, which I'll do right now. And then it's just a copy and paste. Click copy, come back over here and paste. And that's what that looks like right there. And that's what you want someone to see. As far as best practices, always have the word video in the subject line, helps with the open rates. And you definitely want some text above the video. Yeah, I can do a little paragraph. I just wrote one sentence here, but you don't want too much because you don't want the thing to be pushed down all the way down like this. You can also reduce the size of the GIF if you wanted to, but I think it's nice to have it nice and big. Now over here on LinkedIn, if you are not connected with someone, I would not send a video with a connection request because it will only show up as a link. Once you're connected with someone, that's when they'll be able to see that nice GIF. So you can just click message here and then drop a video in here. And this is what you want them to see. Their profile, a little circle next to them. That's kind of the experience you want them to have. Now, if you're using a CRM that you really love, or a third-party sender like a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, we have integrations with all these companies in here. So you have the ability, to drop a video in there and send it out through there, because you probably have, if you love your CRM or your sender, you probably have workflows all set up in there and you just want to add video. And that's why we have the integration. If you don't have a CRM or a third-party sender, you absolutely can do that with Dubb. So you can come over here under CRM, you can upload your contacts with a CSV file, put them in Dubb, do tasks, deals. You can do bulk campaigns within Dubb, email and SMS. We also have automation available. Now, automation is part of our Pro Plus plan. That's something that Darius teaches, where you can set up these automated workflows where messaging goes out. There's some kind of time delay. It could be, maybe it's a day, maybe it's a number of hours. And then you can set up these little triggers where if someone takes an action, like clicking on a button or viewing the page or replying or watching a video, they're taken in different directions with different videos and down different funnel areas. So this happens automatically. It goes in the background while you're asleep, working, doing whatever you're doing. That's going on in the background, making that happen. Now, from an AI perspective within Dubb, we have a whole AI suite. One of our best AI tools is right down here, Ira. This is our AI writing tool. So a lot of you have probably already used ChatGPT or some kind of writing tool. This is very similar, but we have this really cool profile feature that we've added. So when you select this here, so I have basic and sales. The sales one I like to use a lot. So I'm going to show you that one here. So it'll say create profile. And the create profile is like this because it's going to learn about you and your outreach. So we talked about presets, right? We said segment your audience, right? Buyers and sellers if you're in real estate. Well, you can have a profile within AI writing for buyers and sellers. So it's already set up, ready to go. Then all you have to do is just answer these questions in here. If you just kind of scroll over the tooltip, it'll give you more details about what the question is asking. And then it's learning about you and your outreach. And then you can decide your preferred tone of communication. Then you can also apply this charm method that we came up with down here. And this is the structure to your writing. So charm is an acronym. So C stands for capture their interest, have something interesting to say right out of the gate, highlight the problem, obviously, address the solution, that would be your solution, reinforce this solution with social proof, and then motivate them to take action. So once I save this, if I come here to my prompts, right, what do I want to do is I'm going to say write sales copy for a call. That's going to be my prompt. And then I'm going to say on why video is better. Okay. And then I'm going to click submit. I can choose my length, however long I want it to be. And now it's going to apply everything I just learned along with that charm structure method. Imagine having the power to captivate your prospects in seconds with just the click of a button. Okay, that's kind of capturing their interest, very kind of hooky. What's the challenge though? The challenge in today's sales environment is breaking through the noise of countless text-based messages that get ignored or lost in the shuffle. All right, but what's the answer here? Enter video selling. Engaging way to connect authentically with your audience. At Dubb, we equip sales professionals with the tools to create actionable and trackable video messages that stand out. All right, what about social proof though? Our clients experience a 30 to 300% increase in sales. And then it also says with hundreds of positive testimonies and reviews, we've proven that a picture or a video speaks louder than words. And then you want them to take action. Well, you can book a time in my calendar, or you can send me a video reply. So absolutely apply to what it was supposed to apply, gives great structure to it. And this is something we really, really find works really well, applying these profiles to your writing. I can preview this back to me in a voice. So if I just want to have it read back to me, I can click this here.
Imagine having the power to captivate your prospects.
If I want to copy this to my clipboard and put it into a doc, I can do that. I can also import this to scripts. If I click this here, it's going to take me right over here to assets, and I can just drop it right in here and save it to scripts. The flow that works really well is, and we do this all the time, we write a script in Ira, we save it to scripts, and then we put it into our teleprompter, and then we record a video. It's a really great process, and it's really efficient. Now, if you want to take this script and import it to a voice video, what does that mean? Well, when you click this button, it's going to upload the script over here. Then you would upload a photo off to the right. Mine's just my headshot, but it could be anything you want. You'd select a voice down here, and then you'd hit preview. When I hit preview, you're going to see a little waveform action start coming across the photo here as the person's speaking. So if you don't want to be on camera, or maybe you want to send something a little bit more interesting than just a text message, then you could do something like this. Send a voice video like this, and this is what it would look like. I'm going to hit preview, and here it is.
Imagine having the power to captivate your prospects in seconds.
So when they see the GIF, it's going to be the photo and just a repeating kind of swoop of that little thing coming across the screen there. I think being a person live is better. But if you don't want to be on camera and you don't just want to send a text, this is a nice option to have. You also can import this directly to an avatar video. So we have this whole library of avatars in here that you can just scroll through and select wherever you like. You can also create your own. So if I click create, I have all the description I can change right here. Click create. I can then choose a voice up here. I can preview the voice and then create the video. Now, when the video is created up here, you can download it to your computer if you want to. You can use the asset any way you feel fit. The use cases so far would be like an email going out. You know, Ava could reach out on my behalf by email. Say, Rob would love to book, talk to you. You can book a time with them below. You can also use Ava for YouTube videos, screen recording videos that could walk someone through if you didn't want to do it. So this would be an example of that. As we looked at earlier, remember Dubb Narrator in the desktop app? I clicked narrator video and it would play a pre-recorded version of me. Well, I did the same thing for Ava. I just wrote a little separate script for her. I'm going to select that video now. And now instead of me walking someone through this, it would actually be Ava. And again, all I have to do is hit record and just let her take it from there.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
So it'd be something like that. Now, there is something that's coming, Dubb, that is pretty cool. And I'm going to give you a little preview of this because we're going to be doing a webinar about this within the next 30 days. So let me go back to the main dashboard here. Now, we know how when we send a video out, right? We've got our buttons below here, our call to action buttons, which are pretty awesome, obviously. What if this could be an actual AI sales assistant that could answer questions for people? This is called SIA, our Sales Interactive Assistant. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a webinar about this. But this is kind of a little preview of it. So if you go into calls to action, right? These are our buttons below our video. See Rob's AI Sales Assistant? If I click the edit button here, ooh, resource links. What's that? Well, I'm taking links and making SIA intelligent on Dubb. And we'll cover this in the webinar, but just to give you an idea, you have some links in here to make it intelligent. You could have some FAQ buttons below. And this is what this would kind of look like, just to kind of show you. So let's take a video here in our video library. Let's go back over here. And I'll show you what this looks like kind of in live action here. So let's say we have this video. And let's just say I go to details. And I'm going to switch my call to action buttons. I'm going to come down here like, I'm going to get rid of all these. And I'm going to add my AI assistant in here. So I'm going to find this right here, select it. Now, when I open this up in a new window, I'm going to show you how this works. So I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to open an incognito window just so you're able to not talk to yourself. You can't message yourself. And this is what this would look like. So say I sent this video to someone, right? Rob's AI sales assistant. I'm going to click this here. Now it takes me down here. Whoa, what is all this? Well, these are questions that I've already answered. I could ask, what is Dubb? And it's going to give me an answer because it already learned about Dubb. I could ask a question and say, can I use a screen recorder? Right? And then because it has the knowledge on it, it'll give me an answer. And you'll notice what it says at the bottom of each one of these responses. Could you please provide your email address so I could assist you further? This is just a call to action. You can make the sales agent as smart as you want in terms of wanting them to do something. Instead of getting the email address, maybe it's book a time in your calendar. So it always gives an answer and then always pushes for the booking, if that's what you want. So anyway, that's our AI sales assistant. We're going to be doing a webinar on this thing. It's pretty awesome. Ruben and the team have done a great job building this out. So that's just a little preview of kind of what's coming. Now, the last thing I want to mention here is Dubb Partners. So right here within the dashboard, off to the right, most people know about this, but the new people, if you don't know, we do a partner program where we pay a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through your referral link. To create your referral link, click Apply Now off here to the right. It'll create this little link for you. And again, it's 30% recurring. It doesn't sunset, doesn't go away. Unless someone stops paying us, then it would. But if that doesn't happen, it wouldn't. And then also, if I signed up through your link, right? I'm like, hey, you shared Dubb with me. Boom, I subscribed. And I want to get someone else into Dubb. You get an additional 10% on top of that. So it's really cool. We do a lot of the heavy lifting. If you ever have a group of people together that you know are interested in Dubb and you've been using it for a while, just let us know and we can always come in and present for you. And then it's your referral link and you get paid. It's really, truly a partnership. We give you a lot of support. We have assets, all kinds of stuff to help you stand out. So now, as far as the Q&A questions, let's dive into that a little bit over here. Let's see. Okay. Louis, is Louis still here? Louis. I think he might have had to go a little early, but we addressed the whole chart thing using the Dubb desktop app. Okay. Any Q&A? Let me check in here. Rick, what's the best way to connect my contacts to Dubb if I'm not currently using a CRM? Okay. So if you're gonna, Rick, are you still here? Let's see, is Rick here? Hey, Rick, can you
Yes,
hear me? Okay?
yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, hi. So, just fact check me on this as we do it. If you want to bring your contacts into Dubb, right over here under CRM, you can upload your contacts with a CSV file, and that will load them into the platform. And then you can set your things up there. You can do tasks, you can do deals. You have those boards that are very familiar with inside of CRM, but you'd first have to take your contacts, do the CSV file, load them in there, and that's how you get them into Dubb.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything else, Rick? Anything else on your mind while I got you?
No, that's great.
Cool. How you feeling?
Man, that was a lot of stuff, but I really loved the precepts. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to send someone a video and have them get in the landing page and feel like that landing page is speaking right to them, which is pretty neat. So, cool. So let's see, Eric. I would like you to present in my group. Sweet. Eric, you still here? You're still here, right? Eric, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, that's. I'll shoot you an email and then we can work out the details. That sounds great.
Okay. Also, too, I noticed I may have two accounts. I'm not sure. Is there a way to determine that? I have
Yeah,
a
you've
free
got.
account.
Let's see. If you want to maybe just pull that up on that side, is it for like one maybe personal or two different businesses, or just you just kind of had two emails that you were using?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I have two different emails, but I just want one email. I just want one account.
Okay.
Um, and then do you offer group discounts? So like I support a number of agents,
Yeah.
and how does that work?
Yeah. So typically what we do is, Dubb is always per user, but the greater the number goes, the better the discount is. So when we chat, just let me know number of users and we can work out a quote for you on that. Depending on the situation, you probably want to have your referral link, so you can get
Right.
commission on that, which is obviously fantastic. But yeah, the point is that depends on the number, but we do discounts. So yes.
Okay. The other thing too is I do a lot of Zoom interviews, and but can Dub stand alone? Can someone else join me to record something like with like Riverside FM and other platforms?
Oh, you mean like kind of like if you're recording live kind of thing?
Well, pre-recorded or live. Can
We can't
someone
do the
join
live
me?
version. We couldn't do the live version of it. You could do how I showed you the Dubb narrator? How you could have
Yes.
someone else, like it could be someone else who wanted a pre-recorded bubble. You could do
Okay.
something where they could send you that video. You could either pull their video up on YouTube or a player on your computer, and you could
Okay.
use the desktop app and be the bubble kind of right next to it, where you could
Okay.
kind of stop speaking, then play the video, and then they could speak. So it's kind of a little bit of a workaround, but you can get creative. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's I
There's always
see.
a way to do it somehow.
Right, right. Well, I was thinking, I guess do a screen share then with if I were doing a Zoom interview, I could pull Dub in.
Yeah, what you could do is so we have a Dubb Zoom app, but the whole point of the Dubb Zoom app would be if I was on here, right? And I'm like, hey, listen, Dubb makes great screen videos. I could take the Dubb Zoom app, pull up a Dubb video out of my Dubb library, and then it would play. So without having to like share your screen and do whatever, it would play within Zoom.
Oh, within
If you
Zoom.
Yeah, that's usually for people if they don't want to keep repeating themselves. We technically could do that with live training. We technically could do that, but we like being live. We're doing it. It's more juice. You
Mhm.
feel a little bit more, into it.
Right,
But if you wanted to, like, say you were in Zoom with another person and you
right.
recorded it, or you were in StreamYard and you recorded that interaction, you could always download that, upload it into Dubb, and then you could, put it wherever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this has been great, man. I'm impressed. Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, thanks, Eric. It's always great to get feedback, good questions as well. So that's awesome. And I'll send you an email about
Okay.
the other stuff.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome. And then let's see if anybody else has any in the Q&A here. Let's see. I don't see any more in there. Okay, so John, I know you had a question. I think it's Chrome time, John. John, you ready for Chrome? Is it Chrome time? If you're ready. If not, we can pop back. but I know that you wanted to need a little info on the Chrome. While we're getting that ready to go, let me just pop over here to anybody else. Any quick questions? Anybody? Jackie, did you have anything that you saw? Any questions or anything?
No, other than wanting to know where I can find this training so I can go back over it, because it was an awful lot.
Jackie, you have to remember everything that happened. No, I'm kidding. I'm just totally kidding. You should. When I was first learning this, I'm like, wow, this is a lot. No, but yeah, no, we always post these on YouTube. So within the next probably hour or two, we'll have it on YouTube. So yeah, so Dubb app, Dubb in YouTube, and then you'll be able to see this and just watch it to your heart's content.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Jackie. And let's see, any other questions from anybody? Anybody? Going once, going twice, going three, going four, going five? Anybody? Ina, do you have any questions? No, I'm kidding. I have questions for you, Ina. So John, this is your time, my man. You want to go? I feel like this is like Mission Impossible. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. No, I'm kidding. See, John, can you hear me okay? Maybe he could be busy doing something else. All right. Well, while John's doing his thing, anyone else before we head out? Jai, anything on your mind? Good to see you, Jai, as always. Jai, can you hear me okay? Anybody? Bueller? Just kidding. Okay. All right. So we will reach out, John. I guess, you want to reach out to John? I guess we can send him a video.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
reach out to Jackie too. I'll send you the recording once it's uploaded.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, we've enjoyed the time today. Again, Ina and I are here every Tuesday, Wednesday. Darius will return tomorrow, and we'll see everyone soon. Thanks so much for coming in, everybody.
Thanks, Rob. Great job.
Bye.
Appreciate it. Bye, guys.